Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Immigration Dream. If you are new to the channel, I make immigration related videos regarding US and Canada immigration. I also make lifestyle based videos. So if you're new, please hit that subscribe button and let's get started. So today we are going to talk about the immigration in Canada. Today, my focus is not going into Canada, but the reverse immigration that is happening in Canada over the last 3 years. As you know, Canada runs a merit-based immigration program where they attract the talent all over the world, and the talent goes to the Canada and works, and after a few years or even before going there, they get their permanent residency, or in short, Canadian green card. So Canada has been inviting almost 100,000 people every day, maybe more than 100,000 people every year for last 7 to 8 years. And Canada is now full of legal immigrants coming from all across the world. But I think there's a big problem that is currently going on where many immigrants are trying to go back to their home countries or trying to go to the US. So let's get started on why I think, what are the different reasons why people want to go back from Canada. I will focus on some important things, and then you can comment in the comment section if that is true. So first of all, right, people go to Canada just because they want a good job and they want a good life that they're not getting in their home country. So people apply for residency, they give IELTS exams and they get qualified, and then they get a permanent residency, and then they land in Canada. Most of the immigrants that land in Canada, they actually do not have jobs. So I think in order to explain this reverse immigration, I'm going to divide this video into three different parts. Why I think reverse immigration happening. So first and most important reason that I think is the cost of living in Canada, and then the money that Canadians make, in salary year. So as you know, overall, Canadian economy is much smaller than the US economy, and then the average pay for any job is about $80,000. Now, for individual cases, it might vary. It might be higher, it might be lower. But just for this video's purpose, I'm assuming $80,000 average income, which is actually $20,000 more than the income that Canadian government posted, which is $59,000 per year. So let's assume that I go to Canada and I start making $80,000 a year, right? So I'm just going to give you this snapshot where let's see how much they actually save, right? So I am pulling those details and you can see that on the screen here. Okay, so let's look. So the average income in Canada is 80,000 Canadian dollars. $80,000, Canada puts 30% tax, which is like a national tax plus the province tax combined together. It can be anywhere from 29% to 35%, but I'm assuming 30% for our calculation, which leaves people with only $56,000 in cash amount. That is about 4,700 Canadian dollars in your bank account every month. So that's your net income after taxes. Now let's look at the expenses. The expenses to live anywhere in the Canadian city, the rent is about $1,300. Food is about $1,000, and then there's miscellaneous expenses, which is about $1,000 more, which includes insurance and whatnot. So overall, if you are a single person living in Canada, you basically have to spend $4,000 every month, which leaves them with only $700 in the cash. If, let's say, many people from India go to Canada, that's only 40,000 rupees every month. People can make that money right in India. So there is not much benefit of actually working in Canada, even if you make $80,000. Now, many people don't have jobs and they work part time or they work as a taxi drivers and they don't make anywhere close to $80,000. So many people are struggling to find the good jobs and struggling to find the life that they once imagined would be like. So that's one reason. The second reason why I think people are reverse migrating from Canada, the most important is economic, but the second one is the weather. Canada is known for nasty cold weather. Canada is located north of US, and Canadian weather for almost 6 to 7 months of the year is nasty cold, that is below 0 degrees Celsius. Most of these immigrants, they actually come from India, Pakistan, and Asia, and the weather there is very nice, right? Like 28, 29 degrees. And so most immigrants get a shock when they go to Canada because their life kind of comes to standstill. They don't have money to spend now, and then it's kind of very depressing. So many people, after like struggling for job for 1 year and going through these crazy winters, they decide to go back. The third and another reason is the Canadian economy itself. Canada is not US. There's not many tech companies in Canada which are as good as the US. And even if the tech companies are in Canada, they don't pay anywhere close to what US companies pay. On top of that, Canadian dollar is almost 3/4 of a US dollar. So even if you make a lot of money, the net savings that you make as an immigrant in your home country's currencies are way lesser than what you make in the US. So it's just not a good proposition to have savings and buy a house. It's actually impossible to be in Canada and buy a house because housing market is super crazy expensive. So that's the third reason. And now I think the fourth reason, and that is current, right? Canada is not at all a safe country anymore to go. Like as you see, there have been lots of religious riots and tensions in Canada, especially for people from India. So both countries have been going through some rough political weather, and Indian government especially has given a lot of advisories for people of India to not travel to Canada because it's not safe for them anymore. So Canada is losing its ranking on the safety as well. So considering economy is not great, you're not saving money, the weather is really bad, and then you are not safe. I think those are the four reasons why people are now kind of reverse migrating from Canada, and that's not a good sign for Canadian economy and Canadian immigration system. So hopefully some things will change, but right now that's the case. Hopefully you like my video. In the next video, I'm going to make a video on why you would want to actually live in Canada, right? Because there's always two sides of the coin. So I explain you the first side. Next video I will explain you the second side. But for now, this is it, guys. Hope you liked my video. I make this immigration video for for your purpose, so that you are well informed. So if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. That means a lot to me. Again, if you have any personal questions or you need any personal consulting on your immigration to US or Canada, you can schedule a personal session with me. I'm putting my email address in the description of the channel, and also my contact number, so you can directly contact me on WhatsApp, and then I will be able to help you with your immigration questions. So okay, thank you very much and have a good day. Bye bye.